at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. We are going to be talking about the Super Eagles game against DR Congo yesterday. We're going to talk about what happened in that game and all. I don't know what to say though, but that game was one of the most not boring, actually boring. One of the most terrible games I've seen Nigerian Eagles play for a very, very long time. Had no anything. In fact, they outplay us every side of the pitch. They won all the second balls. They had more shots on goal. More. I don't think we had any more shots on target in the second half and in the whole extra time. That's how bad it was. But okay, let's go into that game proper. And Nigeria lost against DR Congo on penalties, 3-2 on penalties after the game ended 1-1 after 120 minutes. Onyeka scored in the first 3 minutes of that game. Now everybody was thinking, okay, that Nigeria probably will run away with this one. It looked like a master stroke when Onyeka scored that goal because he changed the formation from what it used to be for the last 3 games to this particular game, which we'll talk about that on the show. But Onyeka scored that goal, but something happened. I don't know what happened why we didn't do anything else. They equalized and kept pressing Nigeria till they got that equalizer and pressed Nigeria and almost scored, I think, 2 goals or 2 or 3 goals which were ruled out for basically fouls. Yes,
2 goals ruled out
for fouls. It was just what it is. But Nigeria Super Eagles, we went on penalties and we lost, even though that Nwabali saved 2 of that penalty. I'll start with you now. So what went wrong in that game first?
First, the equalizer for DR Congo. Reactional time for Nwabali was poor. And very terrible first touch from Wilfred. Very terrible first touch to clear the ball. Very terrible tackle from Wilfred. Reaction time for the goalkeeper was poor because if he was on his toes, he could probably have cleared his lines after that loose ball from
even before Wilfred.
No, if you come before Wilfred, you probably will miss the ball because it was a cross. Now, he will probably have cleared the ball, not even catch it. I was not looking for him to catch it. I was going to just kick it out.
Yeah, slide the ball and kick it out. Even if it's an own goal, we understand.
But if it's an own goal, we understand. Then again, Wilfred. So I'll just look at the two of them and say, and I'll just divide the blame 50-50. But again, when John was saying something about last week, he said Ryan Fredericks right back, and I said no, Benjamin, I will not play Benjamin. I will not. He's good at right back. I've seen him play right back in some Super Eagles games and in club football. He's good at right back. But me, as a person, as an entity, I will not play him as a right back. Which I think that was what he did in the last game, where he wanted, because he knows. And if you look at the Rwanda, I don't know why Rwanda data I'm at this morning. If you look at Congo side, they always overload. They were looking to win the second ball. So Super Eagles were probably, they know that, but the thing is they didn't anticipate the second ball, they only anticipated the area duels, which is why they introduced Simi Ajayi, because if you notice all the area duels that came into the defense, he was there to clear them. And I just feel like he made his substitutions, sacrificed a couple of pieces here, but it was wrong on the night.
John, where do you think that we went off in this game?
I think first and foremost, we celebrated before the 90th minute. That's the first one. Secondly, yes, I'm going to make 3 cardinal points. First and foremost, the way we handled the midfield was wrong. 1, 2, we made the cardinal offense of expecting that we scored first, therefore we have won. It's not over to the 90th minute. And then secondly, I do not like the mentality of you score one, you're in a winning position, and then you start relaxing. You are not pressing as much as you do. I believe in Gengen press. I am a hard rock metal Gengen press maxi. So even when we are 3 goals up, we are still pressing you for more, like Portugal against Armenia yesterday. We are still pressing you for more because we want to soak you out until you are washed out. Then you give up. That's the mentality. Not scoring 1 goal and you're not taking extra touches on the ball. You are showing the opponent, because in chess there's what you call it. Any move you make on the board, you show me your hand. You show me your intent. You show me if you have settled or you are complacent with the 1 goal. I want to defend your 1 goal. You show me. And based on what I see from you, I'll say, okay, let's press them. Let's overload. Let's send area ball. Let's follow second ball. It's those things you showed in the first point. Now, the third point I want to make is, I don't care if he has blood coming out of his spine or his side. Osimhen must play 90 minutes unless we are 5 goals up or 3 goals up with 10 minutes to
He
go.
cannot play an injured player.
I'm coming to that. He was injured. I agree. I would never have played Lookman up front with him. I would have played Osimhen and Akko Adams. Have Lookman on the bench or in that team with Chukwueze on the bench to come on.
Let's talk about that tactic because that's
for real, because it makes no
Chukwueze
sense.
Play against the Republic.
No,
He
see,
scored 2 hat-tricks.
It's not about Chukwueze. Ademola Lookman on the bench, Akko Adams, Osimhen up forward. Then you have somebody you can bring on.
When that thing started, when the lineup, we saw the lineup, and we saw that Akko Adams is not starting with Osimhen. And if you look at that, I think it affected Osimhen a little bit because he didn't even have a chance on goal. Because when he had 2 strikers on him, at least the defenders had 2 persons to worry about. When it was only him, the 2 centre backs, one was played for academy of Manchester United.
Tuanzebe.
And number 2, the other, they are captain too. So both of them
Tuanzebe.
both of them focused on Osimhen, so it was hard for him to get a sniff, even in that first half that he played. But if you look at that formation, for me, I'm going to blame everybody, the NFF, the players, and the coach. First, the NFF because NFF did not do their due diligence. We are owing players, which is always going to happen.
We don't forgive that one.
We never forgive that one.
The coach, I don't know if probably he was afraid because probably I've seen this Congo play. They can hold the ball, so he wanted to put more bodies in the midfield, and he still lost that midfield. Even though he had 5 players playing in that midfield, he still lost that midfield. When he switched to to attackers, he still lost that midfield because the game have already scattered. And I'm going to blame the player because they did not turn up. So 3 blames for me. But Jenna, what do you make of that?
There's 3.33%.
Yes, everybody will blame. What do you make of that formation? Him playing only Osimhen and not starting Akko Adams.
I feel like we didn't get it right. See, Alex Ferguson is a goat. Baba found what works and he stuck with it. A lot of people are, let me say, too ADHD for success. You know what is ADHD? Attention deficit. It worked last game. It works the game before. It worked 3 games in a row. Now you want to change it.
If it's not
broken. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Nobody has gone to reinvent water. It's because it works. Nobody has gone to reinvent so many things we use every day. They've been the way they are since, and it's because it's working. So for me, I don't buy into that. We're having that conversation watching that game. Nonsu was telling me that these 2 guys are moving forward to go and join him. I say, bro, the main problem we had in that game is that Osimhen was marked out. At least if you started Arukodare along with Osimhen, you have 2 forces to contend with that will create open spaces for the fleet-footed wingers to get an opportunity in. But you leave Osimhen alone and you jam-pack the midfield, and none of those guys have a creative bone in their body yesterday. None of them. Because with Osimhen marked out, nobody can take initiative. We are not seeing around the box movement. You give to me, I give to you. You give to me, I send it back to the goalkeeper, we start again. It's madness. Total madness.
Also predicted that onyeka is going to start that game. Which worked, and he scored that first goal. Everyone, my mind, I said, also predict this one, but he worked. But I didn't know that it's even though that he worked, but we still lost the midfield. So technically, it did not work.
Technically, it worked. Let me tell you.
Work?
You know, when we were talking about this game, I don't even talk since 2030. I don't know why they won't defend Nigeria now, but let's defend the game. Let's talk about the game as it is. We talked about this game. I said the game will be won in defense. And for you to win the defense, you need to put, like John said, get press. If your defense is going to be better, I said if your defense is going to be better, your defensive pairing should be key in every game. Defensive pairing should be key. You don't change it. It's been working since. Now, if we say Ademola Lookman played, we've seen a couple of games. Benin Republic, Chukwueze start. Ademola Lookman did that game. Chukwueze get 2 assists.
I think the problem.
So this formation he played yesterday was similar to what he played against.
I think the problem again that he's trying to play a 4-4-2 diamond where Chukwueze, because even if you look at that game, onyeka was the athlete from the right, which actually did not work in that first half. When we considered that first goal, they now moved Chukwueze to the right, onyeka came into the midfield. He did not, but when he was playing those things, he would be.
Again, you saw when they were playing 4-3-3. Onyeka, Ndidi, and Iwobi in midfield, where Iwobi was basically lost in midfield. It was, what's that guy name? Zambia, I mean, what's his name? Was just outrunning Iwobi, winning all the balls off Iwobi. Now, when they switched to a front three, I said it before, when they switched to a front three, Chukwueze, Lukman, and Osimhen in that same first half, I said it before, I trust the wing backs to shut you down. So in this game, you don't need to exploit the wings, because it was basically defense against defense. You don't need to explore the wings. Make them play compact football. Break them through the middle. That was the only option Nigeria had.
Yeah, John said that the game was going to won in the midfield.
Thank you.
Actually, they controlled that midfield from beginning to the end.
It was going to be one in defense. Their defense was.
But the defense that Nigeria, if they considered only one goal, so I would say that they defend. But in that midfield, they lost every duel in that midfield. They did not even win. If all the second balls they won it, I don't know how they did it. They won the second balls, they won it.
Godwin.
Once we get the ball, they recover it immediately and they're attacking us.
Godwin. Iwobi should, if we were going to go with Onyeka and Ndidi, Iwobi should have been on the bench. Because the 4-4-2 diamond we play is this guy on the right, Iwobi in the 10, and then Lukman on the left. So there's no place for Onyeka in that team. If Onyeka is going to play. Onyeka. This guy should have been on the bench. Let him play in that position. I really don't understand it. Then secondly, the two guys you have up forward, we don't like. In fact, we don't know what we are doing.
Our strikers, truthfully,
we don't know what we are doing for real.
Both Adam entered in the second half. He did not even see shots play.
Defense,
Osimhen played in the 45 minutes. He did not even see shots play.
How you go see shot play when there are some things you will not call senior man's name in this conversation, because when you have an Osimhen up forward, there's nobody that will drag attention and free him to run into space. So he's him than he's him. So now he went go mark out. So he's already been neutralized on that pitch.
Wait, they try talk now. We say every other person go share the blame except for the person there up front.
No, see,
I can tell you,
he got two chances.
I said
he got a couple of passes that.
See what I said?
Bro,
I said that everybody would take
no,
blame. You know why? Because I think it was a good game for last game when we played those formations, especially in the first 6, 7, 50, 16 minutes of that game before we lost it a little bit. But he was working with two strikers. You could see that Osimhen was pushing, Akko Adams was pushing. I was thinking that he's going to start the same thing. Starting only Osimhen, that's when Nigeria is playing. And look at the substitution he made.
Did you look at the Congo side? The Congo side. If you look at the way they've been playing their games, compare that to the way the Republic have been playing. Very similar style of play. Very, very similar style of play. Now, what he did, in defense of manager, what he did was, if we broke down Benin Republic like this, we can break down these people like this. We don't need a striker to support Osimhen. Probably a Chukwueze. If you remember the way they played against Benin Republic, it was if you win the second balls, mind you, they were winning the second balls. Any clearance, Super Eagles was winning. But in this game, that was where they lacked. That was the one thing they lacked. They were not winning the second ball.
They're not winning the second ball at all.
If you remember that game against the Republic, you win the first ball, you win the second ball, you pass to the striker, you score your goal, you come back and you conserve. You absorb pressure. In this one, they were not winning. Both the first ball was area doors. Second ball, they were not winning it.
Onyeka scored in the first goal. I won't say it was a fantastic goal.
I'm going to check you on something also, because in that game, Akko Adams started alongside Osimhen. So don't tell me that in that game we had only one man up forward and it was Osimhen. Akko Adams started with him in that game. And you see, like there's no two ways to go about it.
Two strikers will have worked.
Simple. If you're working, don't fix it. Don't fix it. Charlie, don't make me switch up on you.
Okay, first goal was scored. Onyeka scored the first goal. It looked like a master stroke when he scored that first goal. It was a deflection, and the ball hit the back of the net. After 3 minutes of the game, otherwise, everybody was like, okay. I was hearing shouts everywhere around me,
like that?
And I was like, okay, probably we started well. 3 minutes, we have scored a goal. Let's see what happened. Almost these people came out and they were attacking Nigeria. I was like,
how could they make runs? They can't let go back.
I say,
how could they can't let? Oh boy!
I say, what did they happen here? Because they were attacking Nigeria back to back, and they got that.
They have extra effrontery to come outside. The biggest threat is on the pitch.
I think truthfully, if you look at that game, and the balance of play, I think these people deserve to go through. Let's be frank on this. Nigeria did not turn up anywhere. The only person that I felt that did well to enter his first dribble because even though I think they beat him one or
The
twice.
dribble and sit down for ground. You say it. The dribble and sit down for ground.
After one or twice they dribbled him, he marshaled that because it was only him trying to defend that side of the
Thank
field.
you.
For me, I think if you find me somebody that actually did
Like I said,
I think it's going to be a very.
I will never.
But let's talk about
Not in this
That's
life.
why you're not the manager, but I will never knock Benjamin for that performance.
No, he did well.
You
Nobody
cannot,
said he did
you
not do
cannot
well.
take it away from him.
Understand-
Don't come and give him that knock at all
understand
because
what
he's
I'm
done well
trying
in
to
that
say.
position.
I will never
I really don't care
play
what you
Benjamin
never
in
want to
right
do.
back. I will never. Not
I
in this
really
life.
don't care what you
It's not
will
about
or
you.
what
It's my
you never
opinion.
want to do.
What you
Please,
said.
don't
is
tell
you
me
play
that.
as a striker. You can play him as a striker, but me, there are positions you can play people. I will
Somebody
never.
who has been stellar in that
He's
position
been
for how
stellar
many
in the
number
centre
of
back
games?
for crying out loud. He's been
He will
stellar-
center back, bro. Who you want put in that place? The person you put there waiting into. Where was he when Wilfred Ndidi was trying to clear that ball? What were they? What should they have been doing?
Okay.
What are those two
Okay.
pairing in the
Okay.
center
Okay.
doing, man?
Okay, now you brought back that to conversation.
You want to bring this guy
all
into the
other
center,
games-
but who would have played there?
all the other games we've seen Osayi play right back, and we all came here to commend his performance. No be say we come here to say right back no try. We all came here to commend his performance. Osayi bright. We've seen Bruno Yemechi play left back, and remember I told you before now I said I will never play any other person in that left back position outside Zaidu Sanusi.
Okay, well,
He can't play yesterday. He not can do well. No be say he not get stellar performance like that.
Thank you.
But again, centre back because you wanted to win area duels in defense. You sacrifice integrity for just quantity.
okay, Diagon had more position in that game. At some point, it was 60-40 for them, but ended the game with 54-46 in possession. They had more shots in total, and they had more shots on target. They had more shots of everything, had more corner kicks, had more position. Won the second balls. Fantastic game. Obviously, one body will do one thing in the game now, so he scared us. But unfortunately for him, that time he wanted to make a pass back outside he got a pass. He went to actually play it out. They intercepted it. 2 Congo players intercepted that ball, but one was offside. But that one passed. He went to after 120 minutes. He went to penalties. Mwabali actually saved 2 penalties, which is commendable. A goalkeeper saving 2 penalties and their team losing.
But then check it out now. How many strikers do we have going into that penalty?
Yes, that's why I'm going to blame the coach for that.
Thank
one.
you.
Number one, he removed one of your penalty takers.
Tolu put our zim because they want press and they want choke for.
Wait now.
Press, they press and he remove attack, put defense.
He was going on penalties. You have to risk.
You have to leave your man.
Look at the coach of DR Congo. He brought in another goalkeeper that he knows that is better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, for me, I would have left Tolu because you know that this match must have the percentage.
Are you sure Tolu is one of their best penalty
It's not. If you look at this record now, he takes penalties. Okay, now you made all our defenders take penalties.
Thank you. Is that one a better scenario? Is that a better scenario?
What I would have done for the coach, I would have left Tolu and brought in our first penalty taker, which was our captain.
Thank you.
To introduce our captain, who is our first penalty taker in that team.
What if
so now you have
leave that one a probability. Put them inside game first.
Captain to play penalty. You have Tolu to play penalty. You have Ako Adam, the first
Thank you.
They now start playing the other people that are not in quote penalty takers. But it is what it is. We lost that penalty, and Nigeria are out of the World Cup. We are not going to play the World Cup playoff.
Call me visionary, vision master.
Nobody's calling you visionary, please. You are just a fifth columnist who could not see buy into the vision of the country.
I'm as I know by am now, and I don't come back out.
Columnists that cannot buy into every single one of you that never believed. Don't come and cry this morning because you never believed. And you didn't have any emotional investment in this Super Eagles run.
If you wanted me to have emotional, if you wanted me to have
pocket your opinion
everything,
and
if you wanted me to have emotional anything attached to the Super Eagles, you would have started from the group stages when they start to play qualifiers, not before the end of qualifiers.
You cannot use.
You got to this stage by Eritrea.
You cannot use.
You got to this stage by Eritrea rule. So I will not come here and come and be crying.
Nobody is taking it away from us that we got here because of Eritrea. One. No, it's not me that has Eritrea to go and pull out. So if they drop me a golden goose on my table, bro, I'll collect the goose. Secondly, you cannot use the poor performance in group stages to judge the Super Eagles because it's not the same manager that was in
And
position.
like I said, we'll wait till
Simple and
2030,
short.
which we are
You can
waiting
wait
now.
till 2030, but I'm happy we got here. Simple and short.
We
And
are
we
happy
gave
we
it our
got
best.
here.
You're not happy we got
We are
here.
happy we got here by calculating.
You're not happy we got
By
here because you wanted us out from the very start.
Well,
And I understand that. Simple.
The truth about the matter is that even if whether or not so ever we support or don't support, the players have to do their best. Just like if I say that I don't like Real Madrid, for example, it does not mean that they will not win the championship.
Simple.
But let's join our senior analyst Bowe to probably tell us what he thinks about that game. Good morning, Bowe. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But we are out though.
It was not far-fetched, basically. There was nothing special about the Super Eagles this period. The only thing, they just raised Nigeria's hope by winning the semi-final of the playoffs. And I think the extra time goals we scored, we confused a lot of Nigerians and they thought, oh, we're a rampaging side, we can score. But if you go and check a few qualifiers, we've not played well.
Yes.
Managed scoring 1 goal here, 1-0 here, 2-1 here. So I think that was what gave Nigerians false hope. If you watch the Congolese side against Cameroon, you know that they are solid side. I don't forget. Look at the back four of Congo. These guys are terribly experienced players who are playing in England for a very long time and they are still playing very well. Maswaku plays for a long time for West Ham. Still very solid right back, and Bemba and the guys at the back. Now, Congo is a side that watches you. They see what you can offer in the first few 20-25 minutes, and they know how to plan, and get at you. Now, good and fine. We did some very good part in the first few minutes, got our first goal. We're looking like a team that knows what they are doing. Go ahead and consolidate on your 1-0 and score 1 or 2 more goals because the Congolese side in the first 30 minutes we were out of sorts. Because the first goal shook them, they didn't understand. You could see where Osimhen was angry with our African player of the year. A simple cross to Osimhen for tapping. He wants to play what he doesn't know. They were visibly angry at each other. When we started missing those 1 or 2 chances, they knew there was a problem. I'm not going to force the coach to play. I heard Nonso talking about the guy that play right back. You won't be deceived. That guy was arguably our best player apart from Osimhen.
Thank you.
In our semi-final match at right back. So you cannot take off that guy now and take him back to centre back because as I'm saying, that last game.
I think the last game he played a centre half.
He played a centre back in the last game.
He played centre half.
So
yes.
He was one of the best players. I think he played centre half
against Benin Republic.
The left-footed player for semi-final game we played.
Yeah.
He right back. It was the same pairing.
Yes.
Of boy, Chelsea boy and the Fulham boy that played centre back. So the coach just repeated the same back four that played in the semi-final. That guy was arguably one of the best defenders we had in the past 2 games. Even yesterday, he did well. The issue we have was in the midfield. The team looked okay. Bringing in Onyeka, bringing in the captain now to play and getting the 2 boys in the wings. That's why they started yesterday's game. Frank Onyeka played now. The Brentford guy.
Yeah.
He didn't play semi-final. He started yesterday and he scored the goal. It's just that we need to accurately check on Iwobi because in the first half, Iwobi tried to play some true passes, but he was the one who was lazy enough to lose the ball and could not track back for that equalizing goal, and that was it. I also want to fault our captain. Yes, like you were saying, where were our defenders when they were going on that counter? Now, I think our captain was trying to intercept that ball, not clear it.
That's the problem.
In the defense, you don't try to intercept before you immediately about that. Right? So the defender, he will clear the ball once. The interception did not work, and that tapping came in now for the equalizer. And Congo, it dominated Nigeria all through. And the moment we lost to Osimhen, we knew it was almost as good as done. There was no experience in the front line, brought in the other players. Second thing now, for the only thing I for the coach for the midfielders that were in that team were afraid of taking penalties. You cannot defend that penalties and expect when they're not Brazilian defenders and expecting all of them to score. Congolese brought out midfielders to play penalties and the captain is trying to play the last penalty and he saw how it happened. So I didn't really believe that we will come to the playoffs. Now we did it, we go to the finals. end of extra time.
Mm.
That's what the guy did. But also, our goalkeeper, I will say kudos to him.
Yes.
He did well. I'm not going to blame him at all. He did what he could. Penalty I saw yesterday was what's the name of that boy, that tall defender again? I forget that name.
Simi Ajayi.
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 Semi Ajayi.
Mm.
That was a back pass.
Thank you.
Penalty. If you know how you play penalty, when you go there, run and play short.
Mm-hmm.
If you get back at him, you hand break. Baba wired the shot and he went. So I think it's time for Nigeria to come back and reconfigure the whole sentence. But I will tell you the truth. If I go to the World Cup, that would have been the luckiest side that go to the World Cup.
Yes.
I also say lastly, I think the best side is going to the playoffs Intercontinental, and I hope Congo makes it across the border.
Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you.
Truthfully, I think so. The DR Congo deserve to be
Or
the
Dr.
when they play.
Congo.
Dr. Congo, as well. I got my friend called
Double J.
Double J said it's Dr. Congo. They played well in the semi-finals against Cameroon. Won that game. Played against Nigeria, dominated Nigeria for almost 90 minutes and won that game too. I think they deserve to go. I'm rooting for them too to represent Africa in the International Confederation World Cup playoffs. If they win it, like Africa will have 10 teams. So now we are now Team Africa. And we don't support every, including Ghana. Including Ghana, we have to support every African team at the summer of World Cup 2026. Since Nigeria is not going, we have to. I know some people will do Babella, will never support Ghana, but we have to support our own. Even though we have these small, lovely quarrels between all of us and Ghana, but we need to support our own for that World Cup. For Chile and Nigeria Super Eagles, we have a Nations Cup in a couple of weeks. I think it's end of December. Yeah, we have a Nations Cup. We could do that Italy that win the Euros and don't qualify for the World Cup. At least we use that one whole body. Make you come win the Nations Cup. Make use our guard body and say we don't qualify World Cup. Guys, small. Say we don't
qualify World Cup, but
at least we carry something.
See, we hold trophy 2026.
That kind of thing. So we have you need to probably go back and look at this team again and find a way for us to win that Nations Cup. That is the next one. If he wins it, probably they will leave him till the next World Cup. But the problem that we have for the next World Cup is that by the next World Cup, Nigerian Super Eagles superstars will be in their 30s. Osimhen will be in 31 in 2030. That's the next World Cup.
31 is still a kid now.
I'm just giving you all of them as still 30.
Yes.
When it comes to Nigeria, 31 are like 38.
31 is still young.
Allegedly.
Okay.
31 is still young.
By 2030, Osimhen will be 31 years. Iwobi will be 34 years. Ndidi will be 33 years. That's why that one I know they understand the Iwobi senior Ndidi, but let's give that one. Basi is going to be 30 by 2030. It's going to be 30 years. Ajayi will be 36. Lukman will be 36. Lukman will be 32 years. Chukwueze will be 31 years. Onyeka will be 32 years. Moses Simon will be 34 years. Ejuke will be 32 years. Nwabali will be 33 years. So all of them will be in their 30s.
Godwin, the bottom line is that we need to start now in terms of recruitment.
Yeah, so we
and start now in terms of growing our team. It's not about recruitment, though.
No worry, recruitment day.
It's not about recruitment, though.
I get players.
Okay.
Defense and attack.
Maybe Guadango FC or one.
No, not be Guadango FC. I get players. If you want me, I'll give you a list of players now. Tomorrow, once the show starts tomorrow, I'll give you the list of players we have in place. But again, I will still go back and say it. In those list of players, there's no proper left back. There's no proper defensive midfielder.
Yes, I know he's being his 32.
There's no proper defensive midfielder. There's no proper attacking midfielder.
The point is that
we just have central midfielder and attack.
My own is that we just need to start preparing because next World Cup, if we need to start
online, I never talk about
the problem Godwin with this is that if we say yes, we just need to go and start now and prepare for the next World Cup. It's too short-sighted for me because at the end of the day, World Cup will come and go. The most important thing is putting the structure in the NFF in place, putting the structure in the sports Ministry of Sports in place, bringing back those games, Nuga games, bringing back all those tournaments that he used to raise talent. That's the first one. Because if it's World Cup, we can go in Europe and recruit any Tom, Dick, and Harry in Europe and bring them into the squad. The bottom line is we are recruiting for 1, 2, 3 years. We need to plan for a decade. Cape Verde planned for a decade. Yeah, I can call a couple of other teams that did plan for a decade. So we need to play a longer game rather than a World Cup game.
Well, Nigerians everywhere on social media was talking about the embarrassment. They call it an embarrassment performance for the Super Eagles. So for me, as I said, I will share the blame to three portions. At 3.3% for everybody. The coach has to be blamed. The NFF and the Football Federation has to be blamed for this. Maybe because this didn't start in this playoff.
Thank you.
It started when we started, because this is the third coach we are having in a World Cup qualification. How many countries do that?
The biggest mistake you can ever make when you sack somebody is to find a Chereka Mbata replacement.
So I think that the NFF, because we have three coaches in just in space of 1 year, and it didn't make sense to us. We keep changing coaches, and coaches are trying to change. Players are trying to adjust to one coach. You sack him and bring another coach. Try to adjust, sack him and bring another coach. Throughout our whole qualification, we didn't. I can't even, apart from the Benin game, I can't even that we dominated. I can't even remember again that we dominated an opponent from beginning to an end of the game.
What's the difference in game style or gameplay between Eguavon and Finidi?
They go no now waiting they tell their players for dressing room. So that's the difference. It's not two coaches can play one style of play, but the implementation of those styles is different because of what you tell your players.
Nothing, these two people, nothing they their head. Now the same thing they tell them.
Okay,
they read from the same script. Let's look at upstairs.
Let's go to our YouTube channel. I'm going to open the phone line early today so that you can give me your contribution about the Super Eagles game.
You can pour out your heart.
Yeah, but
your anger.
But first, let's go to our YouTube channel and read some of the comments on our YouTube. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. And Kenzie is here. Kenzie is saying, "Good morning, guys, in the studio. What a horrible night. I am really disappointed that the Super Eagles, in Super Eagles and the coach. But how would the coach remove Osimhen so early? I don't understand that change he made. I think Osimhen took a knock, so he needed to change him. He couldn't continue in that game. He's also saying, but it's what it is till 2030 again now. Yes, it's 2030. We go again.
One. 2 World Cups, 2 absence.
So Yomi Handsome is here. Say, good morning, guys. Down Super Eagles or Super Chickens. They don't deserve to win Congo. It's the right time to scrap off this team and coach. Nonso said it, and here it is. And they are going nowhere. Oh, okay. Let's see. And Cletus Obi is here. He's saying, okay, Nonso, I double for you on this one. You said it that if the formation is changed, we go lose, and it happened. Okay, John, I beg, why them sub Osimhen, Lookman, Chukwueze, and Iwobi, all the star boys
in just 60 minutes.
That the opposition team we are afraid of.
If these men had played the penalties.
Okay, let's see. Okay, finally
60 minutes.
Oh, okay. He's finally saying Chile made an exact error Scolari made with Argentina at the World Cup final that nearly cost Argentina the World Cup final, removing Di Maria. That is exactly that's what we experienced in Osimhen's exit. But I understand that Osimhen picked up, he couldn't continue. Okay, Cletus is here. So normally Nigeria has no business in the World Cup.
I disagree with you, man.
Come on. It's because of this
I disagree with you.
We have the text from you. If you qualify for the next World Cup, see that it does not make sense. It does not make sense. That because of these players, I went to see them in the World Cup, but it is what it is. We will not go to the World Cup. Okay, let's get your contribution about the Nigerian game against DR Congo. You can call us and tell us your own contribution. The number to call is 0706 048 585. Tell us what you think about this Super Eagles NFF. Tell us something. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
My name is Gordon from Business South.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Good morning, Sanjo.
Good morning.
My contribution is that it's Lookman and coach that sent us out of this competition.
Thank you.
What did Lookman do you now?
Lookman was nowhere to be found. I don't even know the reason why the coach left him till 45 minutes. And what that pained me most is that ball that he caught that he's supposed to cross to Osimhen. He was just doing nonsense with the ball. It's not inside to cross the ball. So you have somebody like Osimhen, you got that opportunity to send the ball to him. You are wasting time doing nonsense with the ball. Cross the ball. So to me, it's just the coach and the Lookman that sent us out of this competition.
Thank you very much. Okay. his own opinion. I think I think so. Lookman has not really played well in a couple of games. I don't know if because of the thing that happened with him with Atlanta is affecting him, but it is what it is. But
He
let's
should
see.
have been coming off from the bench for that game.
Hello, good morning. Name and location, please. Good morning to you. Okay.
Welcome.
Your contribution. Mm.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, he didn't. He didn't play.
Okay.
Mm.
Should I answer you?
Yeah. At some point,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Yeah, he saved us. Even that final minute save.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
Come on now.
Yeah, in a long while.
Supported, supported. Totally lifeless.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. It will be, nobody was in the game. None of them was in the game actually. None of them can detect it. All right.
Let's be honest. No matter
All
he
right.
said.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay. I think where he made the mistake is if you're like I said before now, if you're going to be playing a 4-3-3, which he did yesterday, you have an Osimhen up front, Ademola Lookman and Chukwueze on the wings. It's okay that way. But if you make the sub, Ademola Lookman Osimhen picked up a knock, you bring in
Adams.
and Orukodele, for instance, you bring in Tolu. You still have your wingers making the crosses in.
Okay, let's
His
see.
job is to just put his head in and cross not it.
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning,
Good morning.
to you.
Yes, on this long back with the year,
Name and location, please.
drama.
Okay, sorry, please. Can you call? I can't really hear you very well. Okay, we can hear. I think network is bad. You can call us back 0706 048 5853. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Okay, Augustine, please step away from your radio set so we can hear you. Okay, all right. What is your contribution?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yes. Yes.
It's unfortunate. Thank you very much. Yeah, Thank you very much. Truthfully, it's
But I still-
unfortunate.
I still remember
that we don't qualify.
If you're going to bring out an Osimhen for a Tolu, leave the wingers that will be making the crosses in.
I don't know. If,
And again, I saw a Rafael Onyeka on the bench, and didn't make a start.
okay,
That's
let's
another
take
player I
phone
could
call.
have brought in.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
To you. Name and location, please. Okay, what is your contribution?
Hmm?
That is working very for the past 4 matches
Mm-hmm.
that have been producing very solid results.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't serve them. He went and started in the end. Playing Fedris. You know, Fedris is not pushing forward.
They can defend, yes.
He's only defensive.
Mm-hmm.
You have Bruno Yomeshi that can play that right back for you. That
And-
can push attack.
And left back as well. Why not just play?
Left back, why not? Okay. Play the same for. What? I don't know. No science. You know, some coaches, I don't know. See, if you look at when it came to second half, you want to be playing for the second ball. See, you not get this guy, onyeka Adams is not good in winning period balls.
Mm.
He's not good. That's why when you have Osimhen, that if Osimhen frees him up there, wins the error ball for him, then
Mhm.
him will not push attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's the work of Osimhen. Why not start both of them? You went and start benching the Aquad. Okay, fine. When Osimhen got a knock, you see that the thing is not working. I don't know if I know if start dancing.
Thank you.
You see that match? In that match, that's why I keep saying this thing. You see Nigerians, that's the problem. Why we are not letting us go. So that is if you must look at something. You say football, Bellingham.
Yes. Yes.
They cannot play the same.
Yeah.
It will not work because there will not be space there.
Yeah.
Bellingham is not there in form. We took a local and make up even for the national team. But he is not doing well for Madrid. When he qualified. If the player is not doing well, bench him.
Okay.
You have Moses Simon that is more efficient in attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Play
Thank
him there. Yes.
Ah.
He's more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
See, when I tell you, forget that we can spot it down back. Yeah?
you.
He shouldn't have played two defensive players at the same time.
I think Onyeka is more of a box to box.
He is more of a boxer and a defensive too.
He's more of a box to box.
All right.
Why play some? You have a 440 that you have placed this. Say, so they want defensive player with the war. Why you
You know,
ADSD, they worry our manager.
get one player with this guy?
All right. Thank you.
Allegedly.
Thank you very much.
I'm hoping they do that. I'm hoping, but when they sign you to you know, say you get it. When I know they give you result, you see the player.
Thank you very much.
That's
Everybody,
Though-
thank you very much.
But I don't know why people are calling out
Everybody
Ademola
bless.
Lookman. In the last couple of games,
Bro, he's not informed.
He's been
Because
starting that he
let's
did not
not.
be playing well, even in the
Ah,
last couple of
thank
games.
you.
not even
Let's
playing
call
well.
it as it is.
We dey win.
That's when they
Let's
remove-
call it as it is.
Last game, they removed
Ejuke
15
should have
minutes.
started this game.
15 minutes, they removed
Moses
him in the
Simon,
last game.
even Moses Simon, Ejuke should have started.
take phone calls,
Aqua Adams
please.
too should have started. But it is what it is,
Hello,
man.
good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Name and location, please.
Name and location.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
DR Congo. They did
No,
well.
no, no. We are not discrediting them. See,
Oh yeah, you waiting, you think?
Alex.
Yes, I think they reached the semi-final or something.
Mm,
Yes.
quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal, yes.
Alex. I disagree with you on that, I beg. I disagree with you on that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you very much. All right. All right. All right.
Oh yeah, go and do the something. Go and do the something.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alex,
okay.
I have one word for you.
Okay, let's go on our YouTube channel. Okay, let's take this first call. They'll go on our YouTube channel. Welcome, Emmanuel. I can see you. He's a Congolese fan. You were chatting me yesterday throughout that game. Welcome, Emmanuel. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us on today's show again. Okay, I'll read your comment quickly. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Okay, Bishop, what is your contribution?
Thank you.
Yes, and blessed are those who do not believe, who pocket their opinion because they did not believe. Okay.
Our opinion go there. We go talk.
Pocket your opinion because you never believed. You were operating on another man's faith. And another man's faith cannot carry you.
Congratulations.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
And blessed are those who do not hope because they're not going to disappoint them.
Let's go to our YouTube channel, read some of the comments before we take one more call. Okay, Emmanuel, I cannot pronounce the other name because he's from Congo. He's saying, I am the Congolese man. Where is Nigeria? Okay, he's laughing at us, but it's okay. It's okay. People actually did well, and congratulations to you people for qualifying for the World Cup. Okay, Emmanuel is also saying we are always African. We are always African. Like we are brothers. Yes, we are brothers.
Because of it, they sing we are one.
We are brothers. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Okay, Cletus is here. He's saying normally Nigeria has no business in the World Cup. Obin Okeke is saying why is Rukodele unable to hold the ball with all his height and size?
Thank you.
It appears his height and size is as useless as that of Onuchu. Okay. Mark Efa is saying good morning, guys.
Why would you put him and Onuchu in the same basket?
Okay,
now why?
Morning, guys. Nigerian football has been down spiral since the introduction of MRI scan in youth football. No more room for cheats and manipulation. How did the coach start Lookman? Okay, it is what it is. Okay, Obin Okeke is also saying, okay, one man's team doesn't have any business in the World Cup. So now Osimhen, they play both attack and defense all the while for Nigeria. Okay, and Nigeria never knew. Okay, Cletus is here saying now we will turn our attention to the allowance of both the retired and active male and female players. Hopefully the Falcons receive their own $150,000 that Tinubu promised them after the triumph they played. Also here is saying good morning, guys. Sinwabali saved 2 penalties, so why are those guys no compose score their own penalty?
Thank you.
What
Thank
about
you.
Their own goalkeeper no save penalty too.
Okay, let's keep taking phone
What
calls.
we talking about? Their
The
penalty
back pass
save.
na penalty, abi.
Their penalty, their keeper save
The
penalty.
first guy wey play wey sky him own go give
No, me say
ancestors.
make Bassey no sabi
Okay,
play
let's
penalty.
take more
Thank
phone
you.
calls. Hello, good morning. Okay,
Cardiff go.
welcome. Yeah.
Like I said,
Thank
a
you,
right
bro.
back, his performance yesterday was poor.
Thank you.
I think he's good. He's good in defense, but he didn't do
He's
well
good
in
in the
attack.
center pairing. When you pair him in the center, see, understand? I don't know why you people just want to graze
If
one
you
point.
understand your team,
Mhm.
you will know what
Let
to
him
expect
talk,
from
let him
your
talk.
team.
Na lie. Na lie. Na lie.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Mm.
Yes. Yes.
Mm. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. I know everybody is wants to talk about tomorrow again. We'll talk about Super Eagles again. You can call us in tomorrow to talk about. We'll talk about other qualifications that happened. The European qualification. England played. Norway is in the World Cup. Portugal
Yes.
made it to the World Cup. So we'll talk
Allah!
about those on tomorrow. But today I want to focus on Nigerian Super Eagles and what they did today. And sadly for us, we are not going to play the World Cup in the summer of 2026. That will happen in Mexico, Canada, and the US. That's going to where it's
The
going to happen,
Americans.
and the Americans. Well, let's see. But we need to go back to prepare for the Nations Cup that is coming in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, we win that one. And maybe we use that one whole body. You know, maybe use that whole body. But for now, DR Congo is going to represent Africa in the FIFA Confederation playoff that will happen in Mexico March next year. But let's see what will happen if they are going. I'm rooting for them to actually make it through to that, so that we'll have 10 African countries representing us in this work. We'll share them from home. We'll support every African team. But let's see when that one comes. But thank you for joining us on today's show. Thank you for everybody that joined us on our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, we'll come back and talk about other games that happen in Europe and other friendlies, because Brazil played a friendly with Senegal. We'll talk about other games tomorrow. Thank you for joining us once more. My name is Godwin, and have a wonderful day. Okay, on our YouTube channel, Selo Azil. I can't pronounce your name very well.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, how on earth can you win while at the same time all Nigerians wear European jersey? I can understand you. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, guys.
Very important.
Okay, Nonso is saying I go use Cape Verde babe the whole body for World Cup. Who go join me?
Yo.
Then a 5 games they there finally. Okay, let's see. Let's see what will happen in the next World Cup. Okay, Yomi Handsome is saying, okay, Yomi, welcome to the show. Thank you guys for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we are back. Thank you guys for joining us on tomorrow.